by the newest Tennessee Vol, McCallan Castles, the tight end from UC Davis, going in the transfer portal and picking Tennessee. McCallan, just kind of take me through the decision. What led you to pick the Vols?
I mean, it's I'm taking the risk of just forfeiting my last year at Davis and going somewhere else because I want to get as NFL ready as possible, and I want to go somewhere that's I'm going to be practicing against guys that are going to get me to that like the maximum level that I can be and compete at. And the SEC is definitely the closest thing you get to the NFL, and I think with the way the Vols are trending right now, it just was a no brainer for me and my family, and I like the way Coach Heupel he highlights everybody's strengths in his offense, and I'm excited to see how they use me this year.
Kind of take me through your game. What do you feel like you do well as a player? I know you signed with Cal coming out of high school. Everything there in Berkeley just didn't kind of mesh. Then you really flourished though at UC Davis under, then tight ends coach and now South Dole head coach Paul Shelton. I'm not going to say you're following him to Rocky Top, but at the same time, you're going to know somebody in town, which has got to be a feather in your cap just to have somebody to kind of explain to you a little bit about Knoxville, right?
Yeah, it's always nice to have somebody that you've already got a relationship with there, and he's like, if you ever need somewhere to go that's outside of football, you can always come to my house, and so it's nice to have him there, and me and him have always had a good relationship, and I think just game wise, like I'm obviously a willing blocker, and I'll do all the dirty work and stuff. I think I can get better, and that's why I'm looking to go somewhere with better. Like the coaching is going to elevate me even more, I think. And then, my game is just I like to think I'm pretty athletic and good at those intermediate routes, and just like a good safety blanket for the quarterback to throw to. And I got decent speed for a tight end, so hopefully we'll get to take it over the top or something. But I'm just looking forward to getting out there and seeing the offense and figuring out what I'm good at and how they want to use me. So I'm ready for anything.
You just committed. Is this your phone blowing up right now? Like it's like I can hear it buzzing. Like
It hasn't stopped going off. So
hey man, hey, that's fun. So like, what do you like about Coach Heupel? I know you talked to Coach Halsley, who recruits California. When you talk to those guys, kind of what did they impress upon you?
I think the greatest thing is he sounded genuinely excited about me as a player and as a person, and I think I just the biggest thing was like I had a bunch of other schools that were reaching out, and it's all good football, but I wanted someone who's believed in me as a player and wanted to get the ball in my hands, and he seemed the most adamant about it. And from what I've heard, he was like, I think I can do a lot more with you than you've been used for. So that's kind of what excited me. Was I just kind of want he's going to give me an opportunity to have a bigger role and hopefully do well in offense.
So when you kind of look at Tennessee as a program, obviously they've got that upward trajectory that you talked about earlier. How much did you pay attention to them this year? And was there a moment that maybe stuck out to you that said, man, I wish I could play there?
We watched all their games. We kind of tried to do the same tempo stuff here at Davis, and we tried to implement a lot of that stuff this year in our offense.
So you're used to that.
We didn't run it as nearly as well, but we watched all the games on film and stuff, and just the way that they're getting the tempo and then they're spreading out the defense and just taking shots. That's like, if you're a pass catching tight end, that's your dream, is you want to be running down the field, catching balls and just going fast and scoring quickly. And you watch the Alabama game, and it's just, how can you not be impressed? Just the atmosphere and just the way those guys play with each other it's unbelievable. So I'm really excited to get there and meet everybody and just see how it is. Never been to Knoxville, but I'm excited to get there.
Well, there's been a few over the years that committed here and had never been here. One of the last was Cedric Tillman. His career's worked out pretty well coming out of Las Vegas. And I know Vol fans are hoping you can make a similar impact next year at tight end. Big pass catcher McCallan Castles commits to Tennessee. Congratulations. You're all smiles, my man. And now you can go and look at all those notifications that are on your phone, which is currently like my wife's email on her phone. You look at it's like 3,243 unread emails. That's the same amount of notifications you've got on Twitter right now.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.